had 8 sons, but the smallest one was, you know who was it? It was David. And David was a shepherd boy. You know what a shepherd boy is? A shepherd boy takes care of sheep. And one day, a prophet called Samuel went to David's town. So he invited all the people for a feast. David's brother went, and David's father also went. And David's brothers were going to the feast. And David's father was also going to the feast. But his brother said, David, you are too young to go. Stay home with the sheep. So, even though David wants to go, he obeyed. So David took his harp under his arm and tied his sling in his belt. And he opened the sheep pen. He said, "Come sheep, come lamb." So David led the sheep to a grassy place. While the sheep is eating grass, Black Lamb and Curly Lamb are playing jumping games. And David is also playing his harp. Ting, 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 ting. Ringing tunes on his harp. And David, he is washing clothes of the sheep. Sometimes Black Lamb will wander away up over the hill. And remember, David was playing his harp. He's gonna put his harp down and get the Black Lamb and bring the Black Lamb to the flock of sheep. Whenever David will see a grass that will make the sheep sick, he will pull it out and throw it away. And remember, David has a sling. His daddy made it from strong brown leather. He put a small stone on his sling. What should I hit? How about that small rock? How about that small red rock over there? He would try. Around and around, he swung his sling. Zing! Went the stone. Oh! It hit the red rock. Again, David put another stone in his sling. This time he is gonna hit that round hole, the black round hole in the tree. Around and around, he swung his sling. Zing! Went the stone to the black round hole. Wait! David heard a noise. Was it the hopping, thumping noise of a rabbit? Oh. It was not a rabbit. Oh, was it a bird pecking on the tree? No. It was not a bird. It sounds like a big animal prowling around. A bear! A fierce brown bear! Oh, a bear! And he was sneaking closer and closer where the lambs were playing to attack the curly lamb. Quickly, David put a stone in his sling and ran towards the bear. Around and around, he he swung his sling. Zing! Went the stone. It hit the head of the bear. And the bear fell dead. And David picked up the frightened little lamb and carried her in his arms. While the older sheep was nibbling grass, David will play tunes on his harp. Ting, 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 ting. Maybe that's one of his songs. While David was watching the sheep, Samuel the prophet made ready the feast. David's brothers were at the feast. Before they sat down to eat, Samuel told the father of David, "Have your boys walk before me one by one. Today, God will choose one of your boys for something very special." One by one, David's brothers walked before the prophet. But each time the prophet says, "No, it is not this boy." "Yes, I have the youngest boy. He is taking care of the sheep." So the prophet said, "Send your servant and get him." David came running, his harp under his arm, his sling in his belt. When Prophet Samuel saw David, he was sure he was the one, so he anointed him with oil. Why had David been chosen? What would he do? No one knew. David's father didn't know, and David's brother didn't know. David didn't know also. Only God knew, because someday he will be king. And David will be as good as a king as he was a shepherd boy.